Sound on? Now the sound is on. Sometimes this microphone doesn't connect properly. First time around. Should be able to hear me now though. Hey Christine, hey Mo. Yeah, it's just the microphone. Sometimes it doesn't come up as the microphone, it comes up as a line something or other, and it doesn't work. But this software, it doesn't show me that it's not working. There we go. So yeah, I was just saying I had my sage. Got some new sage and Palo Santo wood, so it's nice. I've been using that. And I was also saying I haven't got a bike at the moment, and I've been trying to organise a lift to training, because right after training I need to go to the other town to go collect my bike from service. And nobody's available to come and pick me up before training, so I'll have to finish this early. So this is just going to last half an hour today. So, hey everybody, hey Robin, hey Christine, hey Eva. Should all hear me now. You saw the sage, store the sage. So let's get some cards out. Yeah, it's really nice. Sage my room, sage myself. Palo Santo is gorgeous. I know, that's what I was trying to buy. And that's in fact why I bought this kit, this sage kit, because it had a stick of Palo Santo with it. All of the other shops, the Palo Santo that was available, I ordered some of it. They refunded me saying that they couldn't get hold of it, and then it all disappeared out of the online shop here. So the only way I was able to get Palo Santo was to get it in a kit with these sages as well. So that's kind of nice having sage too. So nice. Haven't tried blue sage, no. There's a few in this pack. I've got like a kit. I'll show you. Got this kit. Mama Wunderbar smudge kit. It's got instructions, but I've got a few in there as well. I don't want to tip them on the floor. It smells gorgeous. I can't remember which types they are. Maybe blue sage is one of them. Right, let's get a card out for today. How is everyone today? Clearing sprays, nice. Yeah, I use essential oils too. Like the place smells really nice. I love essential oils. I've got two really nice blends at the moment. One's like an anti-depression thing and the other one's a sleep mix. But yeah, the anti-depression one smells gorgeous. Didn't get it for depression. I got it just because of the essential oils that were in it, of course. Let's get a card for today. I really like my card for the day from this deck. I got the Elixir of Life. It's just about contemplating, just sitting contemplating a rose. Nice. So yeah, Sam could come and get me before training. He says that he can't, but I know what it's about. He doesn't want Korat to know that he knows where I live. But Korat doesn't know where I live, so I can't ask him to come and pick me up because it's just too complicated. Oh, cool. Look at this card. We've got Under My Umbrella. How cool is that? He's riding a big pink bird. And he's... Wow. Let's see what this one means. Got so much stuff on my table now. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments, by the way. I love this deck. It's so cool. So, Under My Umbrella, number 20. Stick that there. Tea tree oil. Really? You love the smell of that? I really don't. Poof, nah. Very few that I really don't like the smell of, but tea tree is the one. Under My Umbrella, compassion, care, friendship, protection. A man is perched on the back of a giant parrot. He's holding an umbrella which keeps the bird dry from the rain. This man is happy to help. He does not fear climbing up the big bird or a possible nip from her sharp beak. He's optimistic that his small umbrella is good enough to protect the bird from the weather. He's a true friend, aware of the power of a helping touch or smile to brighten someone's day. In turn, he's rewarded with a burst of colour in his own life. Right. So, what I'm getting from this, because today's daily read was about manifestations happening, it was, are you going to choose fear or are you going to choose manifestation? And if you just keep on taking action, manifestations happen. But sometimes we close down and we get into fear because we don't see the manifestations happen, or we don't realize that it's kind of drip fed. So you might think that you're not receiving, but you are receiving along the way. I don't know, did you watch the daily read? There was 4 tarot cards in it this time. And so sometimes we can pull back from giving, from helping and stuff, because we don't realize that everything that we do, everything we've put out into the universe, it is going to come back to us. We don't trust in that, and then we can hold back a little bit. So this is saying don't hold back, because those manifestations will happen. They will, and they are happening. Sometimes we just don't recognize it because we think we want what we want in the way that we want it. And yeah, it's not always the way things happen, is it? I'm going to use the Light Seers this morning. I've been using the Muse the last couple of days. Couldn't get on because my bike troubles yesterday. I had to try and sort that out, but yeah, I did sort it out. I went to see Bike Man, who is also Noodle Soup Man now, and he said, bring it back in the evening, so I did. And then I can go and get it this morning after training. Life is happening to me. Love the oils from Alchemist Oils. Haven't heard of those. Especially white and blue dragon oil. Oh, has that got blue chamomile in it? Maybe not. Yeah, blue chamomile. Really nice. I mean, it makes oils look a great colour. Sometimes I just drip them on this tablecloth, like down in the corner or something, to make the room smell nice. Because I've got a drain problem. I'm trying to get them to sort it out because it's the sink. It's not a drain problem, it's the sink. It stinks, especially in the morning. Whatever is in that sink, U-bend or something. Whoa, when it gets wet in the morning. It's hard to brush my teeth with that retching. I can smell it now. So I've got stuff happening that I've got to sort out. It's weird, like nothing goes wrong for me for a while and then a couple of things. I keep my eye on the time. So hopefully I'll be able to give, well, what shall I do? Shall I do readings for you guys? No, I think I'll just do the general. Otherwise it's going to take too long. I'll just do the general. We won't do mini reads for everyone today because I don't have time to do it. It's good getting the general energies for everyone anyway. So let's get a card from this Light Seers Tarot. I got the Moon card from the Muse Tarot this morning for myself. Bit of unknown stuff. My ex is back on the island apparently yesterday. Haven't seen him yet. Stuff going on the island. There's the card spinning around. We've got the Queen of Wands. Oh, she looks like she's manifesting. How about that? Look at that, she's holding a wand up in the air and she's got something manifesting in her hand right there. She seems pretty happy about it. Candles all around her and a black cat in front of us as well, so she's tapped into a witchy side. What number is it? Oh no, it's the Queen of Wands. I'm thinking it's the other deck. Queen of Wands. Let's read it out. Queen of Wands. Creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others. Helping others are you build your queendom. Helping others to build your queendom? I don't know. The English is wrong in that. Power. The shadow seer, jealousy, being afraid, the dark side. Jealousy, being afraid to take a risk, not being totally honest with yourself, an optimal time to build your self-confidence and to let go of what other people think, waning passions. It's the not taking action thing. Like I said in the daily, sometimes we get disappointed. That's what I do anyway. What about you guys? Sometimes when I'm really trying hard and I'm giving out a lot of my energy, I get disappointed because I'm not getting, especially if I'm not getting back what I want and what I need, or I think that I'm not. And I can get disappointed and then stop, stop giving and stop doing it. Haven't done that for a while. Hey, Crystal Beauty. Hello, Silvermere. Kind of gleeful. Cool. Myrrh all the way. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. Blenda, I received your Moonology cards. Nice. I haven't used mine much. Last week in July. Last 2 days in July. That went fast, didn't it, Leslie? Okay, let's get back to the Queen of Wands. You're capable and fierce. Yes, I am. Oh, I was beating up a guy yesterday at training. It was fun. There was just 2 of us training. No, there was 3 of us training. But I sparred with this guy. I can't remember where he's from. Yeah, it was funny. I got him good. You're capable and fierce. It's time to root into your purpose and boldly step into the limelight of your life. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity and passion wherever she goes. It's interesting because the pick a card read that's going to be published tomorrow evening had a lot about this in it. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity and passion wherever she goes. And when she enters a room, her exuberant charisma and confidence are palpable. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention. And for God's sake, stop acting small in order to make those around you more comfortable. Yes, this came up in the pick a card read. Make some fiery bursts of productivity. Make sure fiery bursts of productivity are accompanied by laughter and gratitude, connection, appreciation, and love. It's okay to hold shadow in all of this light. Don't push it down so deeply that you can't find it again. Accept the parts of you that you don't openly share. The past failures that have held you back, they don't define you. So transmute that shadow. Sit with it briefly and then light it on fire because you don't need it anymore. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passions. Wow. Cool. So we do have this balance to find today. The balance of giving and receiving, of moving forward, manifestations, not getting disappointed when manifestations don't happen. Know that they're in escrow. They are our universal bank account, that the universe doesn't forget a thing. And so it's not like if you don't receive back from something that you did within 24 hours, you're not going to get it back. It could be that you receive in years and years' time, I've been doing this work for a long time, and it's like I'm receiving back from, many years of work of helping people and stuff like that. So you just keep going. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep on putting that energy out into the universe. So that's the light seers. Let's get some cards out from the other decks. I'm going to get a animal spirit animal from Colette Baron Reid. Let's do it this way around. What energies do we have today? 16 minutes left. Woo. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Passion again. I know we've got a lot of passion going on at the moment. Bat spirit, rebirth is assured. It's happening. It's already happening. It's assured. And I feel like that's connected to the manifestations as well, the manifestations that you're waiting for. I feel like, a lot of us are waiting on those things that we want, that we put out there. Sometimes, hey Tara, Sometimes I can put stuff out there, you know, ask for something, then I totally give up on it, thinking it's not going to happen. And then a few years later, it just manifests. It's like, oh, I was tapping into something in the future and couldn't actually manifest it in the moment, but it was on its way. Or was I tapping into what was already on its way? Just never know with these things. Hey, are we tapping into the energy that's going to happen to us, or are we asking for it when we think of it? Hey, Liz. It's easy to get tired when there's no perceived reward. It is. Yeah, but we've got to be we've really got to notice those rewards, hey, because they do happen. But when they don't happen in the way that we want them to happen, sometimes we cannot see it. It's like, I don't know, when you live in a place like Thailand, and I've lived in Africa as well, in Uganda, when you live in other cultures that don't have as much, or where there's a lot of poverty, or they live in a very different way, it makes you realize, it makes you grateful for what you do have. I think living in Western cultures, you can be kind of feeling entitled to a lot of the great things that we have available. You live in a place like this, and I'm living like a queen compared to a lot of people, you know. Really, and I can't get complacent about it, because all I need to do is go around to my friend's house and see that they don't have the stuff that I have. They don't get to live in the luxury that I do and all of that. Where is Oracle Palooza? Christine, I'll be spending the weekend with Colette Baron Reid at Oracle Palooza. So excited. Oh, cool. What is it? Is she like teaching how to use Oracle cards or something? I love Colette Baron Reid. I love her energy. I used to watch her weekly reads until she started doing a bit more. I know she's a teacher. That's what she does. But she kind of shifted from doing the weekly reads to pretending to do the weekly reads, but really it was more about teaching how to use the cards. And it was at that point that she started doing that the readings were no longer resonating with me. So stop watching her. But I really like her. I like her energy. I like everything about her. I think she's great. The cards are great. Yeah. She's like much better energy than Doreen Virtue, right? Much better. It's virtual this year due to COVID. Oh. Yeah. Most desires are rarely about things, mostly about companions and connections. Yeah. Yeah, same. I mean, I don't have a lot of stuff. I've been buying a lot lately because I've been getting the decks. Just since I moved to this room and I've got more space. And I've got like a table now and stuff, you know. Just gave me that space to get stuff. And it's been nice. I mean, it is nice getting stuff sometimes, especially when it's stuff that you love, like cards and things. Come on, let's get a tarot card out of the Muse. There it is. That's why I need to blow the candle out as well. I don't want to set the cards on fire when they throw themselves that way. Ah! This hasn't come out yet. We got the Devil. Looks like it's got a koala bear in the fire up the top there. Can you see? Right at the top. Looks like a koala bear. I'll hold it closer to you. It was like a little koala bear sat on the top of that flame. Devil. The Devil, okay. Let's stick that there and then read about the Devil. Devil can be about addictions. I guess the Devil, to me, because I don't believe in like evil energies or whatever, we've always got the choice to go to the dark side, to go to disappointment, fear, all of that. To me, that's the Devil stuff. What number's the Devil? Death. Is it after death? No. 15. The Devil. Addiction, bondage, being manipulated or feeling stuck in the confines of your story, needing to loosen up and have fun, liberation. Prompt is slippery servitude. Coffee. The little devil, new beginnings. I'm not waiting, I'm procrastinating. Waiting patiently, procrastinating a lot. The devil. Approaching their potential downfall, they begin to play with the strings of temptation. How wonderful it feels to break free from the monotony of the everyday. They dance and sing and stir their mind with an aphrodisiac of the spirit. But when it's time to return, they realize that they don't want to drop the strings, nor stop the music that they can finally hear, so they go on. Too soon the slippery slope of desire arrives, and they find their arms lifeless like puppets. Yet they have to keep moving, swinging listlessly. They blame the devil for their plight, even though they are the ones pulling all the strings and leading their endless dance. This is like blaming the addictions. It's never the addictions, right? It's the reason that the addictions happen. And addictions aren't addictions unless you keep on doing it. There's always a balance, isn't there? There's a balance to be had. It's not like, taking drugs is an addiction unless you do it too often. If it's a one-off thing, it's all right if there's balance going on. But when there's a need to do it over and over again, like this one says, that's when it's a problem. The Muse asks you to see your self-imposed shackles in order to find your sovereignty and freedom, and to rewrite your story so that you may step into your truth. For you, Divine Weaver, are the keeper of your own beautiful soul. Who is the devil but my own choice? A capture and her strings. Who is the devil but my own voice, the one who never sings? It's about a choice. Sometimes I see the Alcoholics Anonymous thing. You know how they teach that you're a victim to it and you can never touch it again, that kind of thing. It's like, that's not really healing, is it, to me? Healing is about choice, when you have the choice to do it or not. When you can, as I said, it's only an addiction if you keep on doing it. It's a choice. And if you think that you don't have the power of choice, how is that empowering, To teach someone that they don't have the power to choose, that they're a victim to it, that they don't have that power to choose. Well, you do have the power to choose each and every time. Interesting. So if we stop thinking of it as addictions and apply it to the daily read, we've got the choice. And what I was saying, what I think the devil is, that devil energy is, it's us going into negativity. It's us going into fear. I mean, it's the only thing that creates those addictions or creates any kind of evil behavior, when the people are in fear. Like when people don't feel powerful, then they can get bullying and controlling and all of that, I end up teaching more about the cards. Do you, Mel? You're a teacher. I'm a teacher too. I'm certainly not a coach. I'm a teacher. That's why I do the emailed readings, because that is how it suits me best, just typing it all in, sending it off like a teacher. So the devil energy, so you have the choice to choose whether to get into negativity or not. It might be a habit. It might be a habit to go into negativity or fear, especially when it applies to this switching ourselves off from the giving, switching ourselves off from doing. Fear is contagious. Wow. Yeah, seeing that right now, hey. Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. Not here. American friends on Facebook, I've noticed energy sliding. I've noticed some people getting sucked into depression and stuff with what's going on there. It is absolutely contagious. But everything is, because we get we're human beings. We like to get in vibe with everyone that's around us. We pick up vibrations around us, our brain waves. We're a vibration. So, like, as I've often said, when I was doing neurotherapy, my state, my brain state, would affect their brain state. Just sat a few feet away from each other. If I meditated, their brain state would get more in the meditation state. So it really does. Heartbeats are heartbeats too. That's why it's so great when you go to a rave or something like that, when you're all dancing together. You all sync up together. You don't realize it. You think you're dancing to the beat and you've got that going on. So if everyone's like can hold a beat, then you're all dancing to the same beat, so you're moving your bodies in the same way. But heartbeats and stuff, heartbeats get aligned. You might not realize that, and your brain waves get aligned too. And so that's the power of celebration when we all get together. Love it. Now, Capricorn, set up each step with good foundations so you can't be knocked back. Devil is in the details. People are insane, yes. Yes. I agree, Donna. Crazy. I've said it for a while. America is the scariest country on this planet. Has been for a long time. Never wanted to go, huh? Never. It's scary. It scares me. China is also not in great shape, right? Global consciousness is a little rocked at the moment. Yeah. Chinese, they're not back yet. Oh, there were some people. They stayed 2 nights here and they wrecked the rooms. So some of them were in the room next to me and the room on the other side next to me, which isn't joined. They only stayed 2 nights and they wrecked the rooms. They've got no respect. I think it's because there's so many people in that country that they have to look after themselves, It's each for their own when there's so many people like that. Have you seen videos of them trying to get on the trains and stuff? They don't give a shit about anyone else. And they will drop down and do a shit on the floor as well. They're disgusting. I really don't like the Chinese. Really. I've got some Chinese friends that I love. But majority, oh God, no. Good Vibrations is playing in your head. Cool. Keep my world of energy as pure as possible. That's what you've got to do, right, Silver Me? You've got to look after yourself. You've got to protect yourself and, isolate. It's not because of the virus that you've got to isolate. You've got to get away from the crazies. We've got Sisterhood of the Rose. Nice. Sisterhood of the Rose. From this deck. It says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. I can't wait for you all to see the pick a card read for this week. It's really cool. That reminds me of it. In fact, a lot of these cards have reminded me of it. I'm loving doing the pick a card reads. They're so much fun. This deck, who is it? I keep on saying that and I should find out. Who is it? Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. This one. Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. Oh, 1 minute. This is the last one. Well, they're totally flooding in the south and in drought in the north. Eek. Eva, you isolate you and the kids from the world. Too many crazies out there, for sure. Yep, Soul Sisters. Nice card, hey. Let's get one of these to top it off. Who was it? Denise Linn. Can't remember the name of the deck again. Sacred Destinations or something. Why can't I remember this? Sacred Destiny, Denise Linn. Lock it in, Claire. I'm hoping that one day the squirrels will start playing on the roof for you all to hear how crazy it is when they start playing or maybe fighting on the roof. They make so much noise. There's the card. Oh. Okay, we've got illumination. Illumination. Thing has been revealed. Bit of a storm going on there. It's like the sun coming out after a storm. I'm feeling from this card, it's, you know, sometimes I talk about carrots and how some things manifest in front of us, but it's like a carrot dangled in front of our nose. It's like the universe wants us to know we're going in the right direction. So it gives a bit of what we're asking for. But the true abundance comes down the line, and we've got to trust in that. And so this illumination, it's like a little glimpse of what's to come, a little... Yeah, it's like the sun coming out and hope. You can see hope. You can see that something is going in the right direction. That's what I'm picking up from this. And we've just got to trust, hey? We've just got to trust that it is all going in the right direction and it's all happening for us. And the universe will manifest stuff along the way, like the Daily Read said. It will manifest stuff along the way. We just got to keep on trusting in that and keep on moving forward and not shut down. Yes, look after our energy, but not shut down completely. So interesting. So yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I'm going to get off to training. Don't forget to click like on this video as well. You get to the beach every morning before the crowd. Yeah, I'm thankful I'm not in fear mode. That's great, yeah, I like doing that too, getting to the beach before anyone else does. There are usually a couple of tides on the beach when I do that early morning. Thank you everyone for coming along. Sorry it's a short one this time, but there you go. It happens. Stuff happens, life happens sometimes, we've got other stuff to do. So have a great day or night or whatever. Bye. Bye everyone. See you next time. Let's end that.